Is up, YouTube? It is your boy, and you're gonna come to with a voiceover on Infinite Warfare. Kind of gonna give my thoughts on Infinite Warfare as a whole, and like some of the response from the community, and a few other things. But let's get some of the lesser things of value in the combat out of the way. This is, like I said, a voiceover, so I am recording it just after I play the game to make that clear. And also, I did record like a live commentary. So what I did, I took the commentary in the game audio out of the equation. Then I always record my game audio and live commentary audio and static tracks on my Elgato settings. So what I did, I took the game out of the file and put it over the actual gameplay. So it may be off sync like with the actual game and a little bit. I did it as good as I can. You shouldn't notice it, but if you do, just know that's some of the reason behind that. But nonetheless, let's get into what is this? I guess voiceover is going to be about. And that's going to be like my issues with Infinite Warfare and my like likes, dislikes, and my just whole vibe I get from Infinite Warfare. And I want to say this is not going to be a biased video. I don't feel any certain way about it. I always get my own opinion about a game. I don't take it from a community, even though I do listen to a community when they share some same views I do. But let's just jump to problem number one with Infinite Warfare that I had as soon as I picked up the game. And I noticed just on my own, I was like, what are these graphics? To me, the graphics seem like a downgrade. I mean, I don't know if it's the engine, but it just, the game itself, I don't know if it's motion blur. I took off the fill grain, but the game itself just feels dated. Like, I know it's supposed to feel futuristic, but that blandish color scheme that Infinite Warfare, what Infinity War goes with, is so, it's hurting the game. It tarnishes the immersion that the game can provide, especially with a space-like game. Like, we don't need this space-like game having this gritty ghost graphics. Like, I just thought about this space game. I was thinking, even if they had this very colorful, kiddish color scheme, but serious in a sense, that would have really made the game more immersive. But like this, it's like this gritty, you know, action action film, like Western style film, color vibe I get from the game. It's just I don't like it, and like I said, it just had to do with the graphics. I know I went to the coloring, but the graphics themselves just seem like a downgrade. I think about Black Ops 3. The graphics in that game, whether I like the game or not, the graphics are amazing. And I'm not saying that it isn't clear. I feel like it's more the color scheme and the vibe it gives off than the graphics, but that itself makes the graphics feel like a downgrade from other CODs, and that's like issue number one I have with this game. I just instead I'm not gonna say the graphics. I'm gonna rechange it to the immersion just isn't there within the game. I think it's maybe due to the color scheme and stuff, but I will say the immersion instead of the graphics, but the immersion that the game can provide isn't there, and that moves me on to my next point. This is a futuristic game. I'm not gonna say I don't it's not my favorite genre, but I can get into a game, but even if it's COD is COD, whether it's jumping or not, there's still fast time and kill and all that cool stuff. But when I think of futuristic game, like when I played this, I was like, is this really futuristic? Like all the stuff they could have done to make this game so much, once again, immersive. That's why I feel like all my points go back to immersion. It's just not there. Like every COD that I played that I love, the immersion is there. And for this game, they made a space game. Like the sky is the limit for what they could have did with this. And they go and pit what? Yeah, 5 assault rifles, like 10 SMGs. I don't know, but nonetheless, the weapon variety isn't there. I know they have variants, but variants within the game aren't like I don't really count those as weapons themselves. They're just weapons with special attachments. They don't actually like change the weapon in a significant way, but they do provide some like extra perks. Maybe kill somebody, get some health back. But I was thinking just some of the ideas they could have implemented in the future of the game, just to make sure that immersion, the character customization, the amount of content within the multiplayer aspect of the game could have been done a lot vastly. I think about some of the grenades. I know they got some of the grenades, but the grenades are really standard. Like, they're not standard, but in a sense, they did a good job with the grenades. But I feel like they put all the customization within the grenades that they might have should have took some of that same inspiration they have for the grenades and put into weapons. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even though I have some critiques about the grenades, but nonetheless, the grenades in this game, they really did put some thought in those, and they came up with some pretty cool ideas. Like, even if they're not practical, they're cool. And that's the thing about it. When you get a kill with it, it's fun and it's cool. And that's that spacey feel that you kind of want. Like, oh, this is different. This is spacey. This is cool. This is futuristic. And they did a good job, like with the grenades. but they should put the same level of customization that they put within the grenade aspect of this game into the weapons. Like I said, I meant to say the weapons are really standard. Is how I feel. A few laser bolts, blue laser bolts here, red laser bolt there. I mean, they could have did a lot more. I just think about some of the weapons that I could think of. Like, imagine if they would have made like a single shot sniper that was like a laser, but instead of this laser just being able to kill a target like a regular bullet, it was able to, since it's a laser, it can pierce an infinite amount of targets. And also, I don't think a laser should be able to bounce off the wall. It should be like a, one shot kill. They could even made a rail gun. Like, it's so many different things they could have did within multiplayer. Like, with the futuristic genre, that I just feel like they left out, and I feel like the game itself, sometimes the game feels incomplete. It really does. And another issue I have with this game is the whole shoot first and time to kill. Shoot first and you still get killed. I don't like. I can't. I absolutely do not like that within a Call of Duty game. It is so annoying to shoot first and then get killed. Like, I've had times where I just shoot a person first, like they're just back to him and they just two shot. I'm like, what the like, you don't know what happened. But those are just one of my main three issues. The game itself, the immersion, really for me, that's the only big issue I have with the game. The immersion isn't there. But for the 30 to hour, maybe even 2 hours that you play it, the game itself, works fine. It's fun. It's not terrible. So I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up there. I know those just all critiques, but I don't want to. I might save all the good things I love about Infinite Warfare for another video. But for me, I just feel like mainly with this COD, the immersion is just lacking, and I feel like that's what every COD beforehand had, just immersion. So I hope you guys can take these critiques and kind of not feel like I'm whining more, but just giving constructive criticism. And that's pretty much it, guys. Your boy Peanut, and I'm out.